Hi, welcome to my video. This is a video on the Pacsafe Venturesafe 200. Now, this is the previous version. There's a new version which is just slightly different. It just hasn't got this on. It hasn't got the loop for a backlight. The new version. This is the version previous before the new version, but still exactly the same kind of design. Now, the Venturesafe 200 series is a bigger bag. Same detailing from Pacsafe. You get the eXomesh at the front here, all of the front, and at the sides here. Not this particular side here, but at the sides and at the bottom. Still the same sides. Nothing at the back, just padding, because obviously this is up against your body, so you don't need the eXomesh. Anti-Slashguard at the back. It's just at the sides and at the front. We'll go for it bit by bit about this bag. This is a bag I take often with me abroad. I take it on board with me. This is like my carry-on bag. I don't really have a carry-on case. I rather check in. I have a big Pacsafe bag, and I have a video on that Pacsafe suitcase that I take abroad with me, which is absolutely brilliant. I remember when I went to Vegas, and I had a particular lock on there, and I can't remember the security people again. They called me over and they couldn't even get into that Pacsafe bag. Even after cutting the lock, they still couldn't figure out how to get into that Pacsafe suitcase. So they called me over to get into the suitcase. It was nothing illegal I was carrying. It was just that they needed to check the suitcase out. So that's how good these Pacsafe suitcases are, right? So every bag after that, I always got a Pacsafe always got a Pacsafe. Now, with the Venturesafe 200 bag, I use this as an onboard carrying bag. When I'm going abroad, as I says, and it's a very good bag. So we'll go into the detail. We have at the front here, apart from the eXomesh, at the front here we have a clip for a backlight that you can put on there, or a light, which is normally a bicycle light that just clips in there. At the sides here, we have pockets here. This is really for like water bottles or cans of drink. You can fit into there, no problem. And they are elasticated as well. They're elasticated as well. We have a front pocket here, which is quite deep. I'll show it you on the camera. There it is, which is quite deep. And in there you have a lanyard to fit your keyring on. You have a pocket here, which is really deep, and your phone can fit into that. I have an iPhone 7 Plus, and my wife has a Note, a Galaxy Note, and it fits in there no problem. You have two smaller pockets here, one here and one up here, and you have two pen pockets at the side here, and that's just your front. That's just the front pocket. I'll zip that across, and now we're going to the main body of the bag. And now in the main body of the bag, even though it's the 200 series, it holds quite a bit. Now that main body of the bag is big. It is quite big. Now you can fit a 15-inch laptop in there, no problem, into that bag. It will fit in there. I normally carry within this part here, I carry my iPad, and that fits in there, no problem. I have an ordinary iPad, a 9-inch iPad, I think they call it, and the iPad mini. So I have a standard iPad and an iPad mini. The mini actually fits well below here, and it's totally covered by this, and the standard iPad comes up to here, so that's no problem. We have another pocket here. This is mainly for your MP3 in this pocket, or your phone if you want to carry it in here. And you have an outlet here for the headphones, which gets fed through here. On the other side of that opening, we have the branding of Pacsafe, and it tells you which series it is. And this is the vertical travel bag, and it has the eXomesh and the model number of the bag. Now on the top of the bag, you have a carrying strap here, which is coated in rubber, and it's a nice rubber because when I was in Vegas and I sweat, that rubber was still grippy, so that's fine with that. Now at the back here, you have an opening which has an elasticated side here and the zipper here. Now this opening is great if you want to carry say documents or your passports, and I carried my passports, documents, cards within a travel case, which is another Pacsafe travel case for your documents and passports and that, and I carried that in here. Also my iPad mini in its case can also fit in here as well. So so you can either carry it at the front or at the back, but this only if it's an iPad mini. A standard iPad will not fit in here, but the mini can. And this is a very big compartment in here, very big, very wide. It's the width of the bag and the depth of the bag, so that's a very big compartment. Now we go on to the strap. Now same with all Pacsafe straps, it's double corded, a cord running down this side and a cord running down that, and it runs the whole length of the strap. Whole length, there is no part missing with that cord, it runs the whole length. Now with this particular bag, one side, this is actually sewn right into the bag here. Some bags this is sewn to about here. This strap goes all the way into the bag. You can actually feel it all the way into the bag here, so it's sewn right in. As I said, it's an anti-slash strap because of the cords in there, so they can't cut it. Thieves can't cut it or slash it with a knife. No way. You get this padded shoulder pad here, which is very good, very comfortable. You can remove it if you want, because it has a clip here that you can clip it off and clip it on. So there's two of them there. Now with Pacsafe, because you might, with me, you might be using this bag as an everyday bag when you go out abroad or domestic within your own country. When people put their bags down, especially in restaurants and cafes and that, or in any environment, and they put their bag down, they might get distracted, or they're talking to a mate and that. We've all seen the videos on YouTube where people have gone up to a table where somebody's sitting and they got their bag on the floor and they're back to their bag, and they just go past the seat and they grab the bag and walk off with it because that person is deep in conversation with the people on the table or at the bar or whatever, and somebody can walk up and take your bag. Now with this Pacsafe bag, what they've done is they've put this clip on there, and you can clip this around your chair or around the table leg. I suggest the table leg because a chair can be picked up and they can still walk off with it, but the table, you know, even the smallest table, it'll take both of the thieves' hands to lift up the table while you're talking there with your mate, and you'll instantly notice. So I suggest clipping this round the table leg, or if it's one of them tables with a central leg column, clip it round that column. So this can be clipped around that column, and as I says, the column would be there through here, and at least this will be attached, so you'll be all right with that. So that's an anti-theft device there for you. The other anti-theft devices are, I'll show you one here. Same again. We have a metal loop here, and now these metal cords are not easy to cut. I don't know what Pacsafe makes them with. I know it's steel, but they're not easy to cut. You have to have, even with a set of pliers, I've tried cutting them with a set of pliers when I had an old Pacsafe bag with the same design here, and they are difficult to cut. So they're not easy to cut through. So anyway, you have the same system here again, where you have a clip here, which that clips on, and the clip is attached to an elastic cord in here. So when not in use, it will stay down. So you don't have to. You can actually pull it out to clip it, and it will retract back down into here. So that's that one for that side, for the front pocket. Now for the main pocket, you zip your bag round, and you get two zippers for the main one, and it's the same thing with the main one. That one is on this side here, same side, sorry, and that's further down. That's where the bottle compartment is, And the same again, that one's on a cord as well. And that one works the same way. You clip that there, you bring down the other zipper, and you clip them in. So this is an anti-theft bag, literally anti-theft. And as I said in my previous videos, there are different types of pickpockets out there. Some work as a single person, single guy, single woman, pickpocketing you from behind, mainly from behind. You have the tag team or the trio team, which are basically three people, one person distracts you by asking you directions, while the other two try to get into your bag. And then you have what we lately call the huggers, which are these guys that pretend to be drunk and they hug you. They mainly are out for the nightclub people, basically, then rather than the daytime. They're mainly out at night, and they pretend to be drunk, and they will hug you, and while hugging you, they're rifling through your bag as they're hugging you. But because they rely on their two hands when they're hugging you, that rely on one hand to do the searching, they can't get into this bag if these are clipped. As I says, if these are clipped down, they need two hands. Even yourself, you will need two hands to undo these clips for these zips. That's what makes this bag so unique, and that's why I take this bag abroad. As I says, I use this bag as my carry-on bag onto the airplane. It's a big bag. That's why I use this bag. Sorry about that, my doorbell rang. That's why I use this bag when I'm going abroad. When I am abroad and I am walking around the city or town, when I'm doing excursions and that, I take a much smaller Pacsafe bag. And as you can, if you look on my YouTube channel, Paleo Postman, look through there, you'll see the smaller bags which I do take. So this is mainly from my home to the airport, to the aeroplane, off the aeroplane to the hotel or to my family's house, depends which country I'm going to. This is the one I take on board an aircraft. And after that, if you look on the other videos that I got of Pacsafe bags, I take them, either one of them bags when I'm walking around, because I can carry my cameras within that bag. You can carry cameras in this bag, but It's, to me, it's bit, I like small bags. This is a big bag, so I like smaller bags because they're unobtrusive, and so I use them to carry some of my camera equipment and wallets and such. So as I said, you can't go wrong, and this is the Pacsafe. You can't go wrong with Pacsafe, and this is the Pacsafe Venturesafe 200 vertical bag. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.